Ladies and gentlemen, our next headlining comedian guest, you've seen him on VH1, Showtime, and Fox. Welcome now to the Speakeasy live stage, Mr. Bruce Jingles.
Bruce. Thank you. Thank you. I just recently watched a documentary on cocaine because that's how I watch all my documentaries. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of a vape pen, a medicinal vape pen. I was just recently on tour in Washington, D.C., and I was at a hotel, and I had a Lyft driver pick me up. So I was smoking my vape pen, and my Lyft driver says, "Hey, what's that?" And I go, "Oh, it's my medicinal vape pen." He goes, "Hey, can I take a hit?" I go, "Sure, take a hit." And he takes a hit, hands it back. I start hitting it again. He goes, "Hey, can I have another hit?" He goes, "Sure." Give him another hit. Next thing I know, my Lyft driver had to call Uber to pick us up. I love being a weed smoker. I've been smoking weed for a lot of years since high school, and weed's getting a bad rap. I don't mean a blunt rap. I mean people talk smack about it. You know, marijuana affects the memory, which is BS. I never forget to smoke. They say marijuana makes you stupid. I think it makes you smart. I've been smoking weed since high school. In high school, we had what's called off-campus lunch. That's where you can go off campus, smoke weed, eat, and then you had to come back for some reason. So after lunch, I had intermediate math, came back lit one time. We had to take a test in fractions. One of the questions on the test was, what's the difference between a quarter and an eighth? I wrote $50. 2 days later, my teacher gives me the test back, written in red. It says, "See me after class." I was like, "Oh, I'm in trouble, right?" So after class, I go to my teacher. "Well, Mr. Galvan, am I in trouble?" He's all, "No, I just want to know where you get your weed from." I get my weed exclusively from white people. I'll tell you the 2 reasons why. When you get your weed from white people, they'll let you try it before you buy it. You can't get that from black people. You got to smoke us out with the stuff you just got from us. That's called reneging. Number 2, white people have cool, magical names for their weed, like Chronic, Kush, Purple Urple, Juicy Fruit, Trainwreck, Northern Lights, Green Crack, Purple Horseshoes, Obama. Yeah, there's an Obama strain out there. Yes, sweet cannabis. That's right, it's a high-class show here tonight. Like before the show tonight, I stopped by my friend's house. His name is Josh, white guy, obviously, right? Knock on his door. He's like, "Hey, Jingles, what's up, dude?" I grew some new stuff. He's a pot grower, right? So we go in his backyard. He's like, "Hey, dude, I grew this myself. Check it out." "Yeah, it's a hybrid. I got a cool name for it." I go, "Yeah, what do you call it?" He's all, "Dude, I'm going to call it fuck, dude." "Why are you going to call it that?" He's all smelling like, "Fuck." And don't let people tell you that smoking weed is bad. The only people that don't want you to smoke weed are pharmaceutical companies, alcohol companies, tobacco companies. Why? Because they can't make money off you smoking weed, right? They have all this propaganda about weed. Like, think about it. What's the worst thing to do on weed? Stop at a green light? Okay, if you didn't get that, you should not be driving tonight, okay? I was in Wisconsin a few weeks ago, headlining, and this guy comes up to me after the show. He's like, "Hey, Jingles, you're hilarious, man, but you smoke too much weed. That shit'll kill you." I go, "Look, let me tell you something. If you can find a single person that's died from smoking weed, I'll find you a black person that's been attacked by a shark." Weed brings people together. You could be racist, I'll smoke out with you. Like a couple of months ago, I was performing in Lancaster, California. And I swear to God, I'm 6'5", right? After a show, this big Costco-sized skinhead popped out, right? I say Costco-sized. Why? He had a swastika that said Kirkland. I was like, what the fuck is that? And he had a joint, and he looked at me and said, "Hey, dude, you're funny, but you know I don't like black people, right?" I took the joint and went, "Yeah, they could be a problem sometimes." And I made sure the end of the joint was wet, too. So yes, this show's racist. I want to leave you guys, you young people that are watching this show, you young men especially that are at clubs, all in bars, hitting on every woman out there. In the time of the transgender, be careful. Telling you, check the neck. Check the net. I'm telling you. Because where there's an apple, there's always a banana. I'm Bruce Jingles. Thanks a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Speakeasy Live with Christopher Glue and myself, Medicinal Mike. And we are here with the very, very funny, you just saw him kill the Speakeasy Live studios, Mr. Bruce Jingles.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it was sold out.
Yeah, right?
I could have done this shit from my house. No, this is fun. It's a nice set and everything. Everybody's nice. He's dressed nice for the thing.
I did that just for you. I knew you were coming.
And you're wearing a cop.
That's right.
Sheriff thing.
That's right. We're going to arrest you later.
Oh, hell no. I knew this was a setup.
Bring his ex-wife out. Come on now.
Oh, hell no. That bitch.
Bruce, you've been headlining shows. You're literally one of the first cannabis comedians. People don't realize you've been in the game. When did you start comedy?
16 years ago.
Yeah, that's forever.
I think George Carlin is the first cannabis comedian. George Carlin.
Well, you're
George
not
Carlin,
the
Richard.
first, but you're
I'm
one of the
new
first.
breed.
And you're still here right now. And I don't mean in the world of the living, but you're still here perforing as a headlining
that
comic.
Too. I'm a 46-year-old black man. You're lucky I'm here. There's not a lot of like stoner comedians anymore because they all do the same shit.
A little cliche.
It's the drug testing for the comedy stage has become a problem.
It's like, yeah. We heard it before.
Right. Yeah. Give it up if you like weed. Right?
And they go up and they're I'm sure you've seen this.
That's my first 10 minutes right there.
and they go up and they forget their shit.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's the only thing that's funny about them. Though.
Well, you're an international traveling comic. So you've been out of the country. Where have you gone
That would
so
qualify
far?
as international.
Right. I'm breaking it down.
I feel like Jerome on Martin. I'm an international player. I've been to Germany, Iraq, Kosovo, London. I'm going to Dubai in November.
All right, hold on. So you're telling me you went and did pot comedy in Iraq?
Iraq.
Yeah, for the military.
Oh, okay, all right. Let's just clarify that because something tells me you wouldn't have made it back.
Oh
if
yeah,
that was your
ISIS.
Baghdad.
No,
All right.
ISIS loves me, dude.
I bet.
We hate America. We love Bruce. Bring him.
They're just gonna bomb.
That is my nigger right there.
Oh, okay, there it is.
He can say it.
I
we
drop
can't.
it. Yeah, I dropped
I'm not
it.
touching that one at all.
As dark as I am, I can say it. If you have like a light complected like Negro, one of those butterscotch Negroes, then you're like, no.
It's taboo.
But you have Amistad like me. It's like, okay.
Right.
No, but I love traveling overseas.
What's your favorite? Let's say your favorite comedy show that you've ever done in the 16 years I've been doing comedy. I mean, you've been on Showtime, VH1, Fox, everywhere.
I think the Showtime specials was the funnest because when we recorded it, there was like 5,000 people there.
Much like here.
Yeah.
Or like one or two off of that.
2 digits. It doesn't stop, folks. I think the first time I did Iraq, it was like, in front of 5,000 military, U.S. military, and they're dying for it. So you can literally fart on stage in Iraq and you get an applause break. So you can't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Right.
Just make me
can
laugh.
Can I cuss
damn it.
on this show?
No.
Yeah, all day. Go for it.
Okay, I will just make a show. Like, Jesus Christ.
No, not
Leave
at
it
all.
to
There's children watching.
Yeah, I'm sure there are. Your kids. Yeah, but I think that the specials for the military, those are my favorite shows. I love to perform. You know how it is when you can just do a bar show and then you come up with a new 10 minutes out of stuff you've been dishing around for 2 years.
Did you get any new material out of this show?
Yeah.
There it is.
And where can we go next to hear that material?
You can check my website, brucejingles.com, BruceJing. Yeah, because some people can't spell.
That's true.
Jingles.
You can sing that to John Jacob Hingerheimer Schmidt.
His name's my name, too. People think that's a fake name. Jingles, Bruce Jingles, it's my real name. And I'll tell you the story. Uncle Bruce is going to tell you a story.
Everybody gets sit on the ground Indian
Come
style
on,
around
children.
the table.
Come here. Come here, children. My great-great-grandfather was a freed slave, And when slaves are freed, they had the option of taking their former master's surname. His surname would have been Edwards, but he chose Jingles because he thought it sounded like he had money in his pocket. And it's very positive.
I like
nice.
it.
See,
I like it. I like it.
Jebediah Jingles.
See, he even did the white guy laugh.
We can laugh at that, right?
Yeah.
We can. I think
That
we can.
one's
That's
kosher.
good.
That's not a name, but that's a true story. That's not a name. That's a curse. We've been broke ever since.
So your real last name should have been Empty
I
Pockets.
know it should have been Empty Pocket. I've been rich. I'd own the Speakeasy.
There it is.
Do you attribute your comedy styles to anybody that had come before you?
I think I think you're a liar if you're a comic, and you're a liar if you don't say you take something from the people you admired.
Well, I mean,
like
is there
styles.
anybody in
So
particular?
you've taken nothing from Medicinal Mike, is what you're saying.
None whatsoever. No.
Not yet. I'm my fingers are crossed.
Well, I mean, you adapt a cadence. I think you can adapt a cadence from certain comics.
You like Pryor, Williams, or Whoopi
like
Goldberg.
Like the certain cadence, or Chappelle. Like each comic has a different cadence. Like Chris Rock's cadence. Every time, sometime. And wow.
That's the best 3-word Chris Rock impression I have ever
you.
heard in my life right there.
Thank you. While Chappelle's is, let me tell you why these things happen. And it's just how you deliver a joke. It's just like I was talking in the green room, and someone said, "Well, you like Seinfeld?" I go, "Yeah, Seinfeld's a brilliant writer, but it's his cadence that makes it unique." Does that make any sense?
That makes
If
perfect
you're from
sense.
the East Coast.
Yeah.
No, I mean, timing is everything.
Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to be a comedian.
That's what I think Donald Trump is.
Yeah, he is a comedian.
No, he's a bad comedian. He's a very bad comedian. But I get the joke. It's all in the delivery. He's a bad comedian telling a joke we all know, but it's delivered poorly.
Punchlines when he becomes president.
The punchline is horrible. That's a punchline for you, Mike Boris.
Yeah. Oh, not my real name.
I told your secret identity, but no, it's scary times, man. We need to smoke weed right now.
Amen to that. Well, listen, we're about to wrap this little segment up, so thanks for joining us.
Everybody, give it up for Mr. Bruce Jingles.
Right.
BruceJingles.com. And this is a Speakeasy Live show, and we'll be back right after these messages.
And when they say live, it really is live.
It's live from our sponsors.
Hi, Laura.